All right. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of GAMEVIL TV featuring the newest Kritika White Knights character coming, Noblia. I'm your host, DP Joe, guys, and welcome. Already feeling pretty good about today's show. So, obviously, before I do get started, I know there are a couple of players in chat, and I just wanted to address this really quickly regarding the After Pulse update. I know a lot of you guys are messaging me regarding it, so I just wanted to address that really quickly. I know that there is forum posts that are blowing up about it. I've informed both our producers, our community managers. I believe that our developers are aware of the situation. But just realize, as far as the information that I have goes, it's very tight because I didn't even know that there was a bunch of issues going on regarding this, though. So just know I am aware of your guys' frustrations, your complaints, and whatnot. So I am trying to forward all this information to our teams. We were a little bit tad late today, starting because I was kind of talking to them all right now. So please, I understand your guys' frustration, and I would try to provide you guys an update. Hopefully by the next After Pulse stream, we'll see what's going on. I do ask, though, I know I can't stomp those fires that you guys are going through right now, or that fuel, that passion, though. But I do ask that throughout our show. I know this is a critical focus show. I just wanted to take a couple minutes in the beginning to let you guys know what's going on with After Pulse, though. So, yeah. Now, with that being said, we do have the latest Kritika update right now, the latest build. Jesus. So we will be reviewing the newest character, the Noblia, or Nublia, however you guys want to pronounce it. She is an alchemist. She is the word I was looking for earlier was kawaii. Kawaii, what is it? I believe it's a Japanese word for like cuteness or whatever. So she does bring a lot of that to the table. And it's kind of funny within a game that's very anime, heavy, sword, eccentric. Introducing this, cute girl with a bunch of different, it's very like far-fetched idea, right? Where it's like you have this little character, but she brings like all these unique devices, gizmos and gadgets and whatnot to the battlefield. So is it kawaii? KY? Get it right. I'm being bombarded today. So how about you try to pronounce that again, except properly? Kawaii? Kawaii? You know what? Shut up, guys. God. So yeah, we're taking a look at just all of her abilities, and then I'll just kind of go throughout different game modes. Right now in this build, just a quick heads up, we do have Monster Wave disabled because it is a QA server, so sometimes they open it up and disable it to test certain features out across other servers. So unfortunately, I won't be able to run most of the Monster Waves in today's update, but you'll still get a good kind of clear understanding of essentially what kind of mechanic she brings to the game. So hang in there, Joe.
Noblia.
Noblia.
And kawaii.
Kawaii. Oh, hey.
Kawaii.
Kawaii. So like Hawaii.
Yes.
But with a K.
Kawaii.
Kawaii.
Yes.
I got it, guys. Thanks. Appreciate it. Get out of here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just like saying Hawaii. So anyway, before we do get started, though, I do want to make mention of... Now I'm a little hesitant to make this, a couple of these announcements, but we do have ArcAge Begins, which is a new RPG title coming from us. If you guys are familiar with the ArcAge license on PC, it's essentially coincidentally enough, an adaptation of essentially the online version of it, but in like a mobile game. Kind of similarly, what we did with Kritika Online, we kind of took that license of Kritika and then formed a mobile version of it, though. So when it comes down to, additionally, After Pulse will be released on Android April 4th. I just wanted to give you guys that heads up. They informed me about this today as well. So just those two announcements. We have CVT for ArcAge Begins. You should just go to the Google Play Store. It's only for Android, I believe, at this moment. So search for it, download it, enjoy it. Without further ado, oh god, zoinks. Let's get into game and show you guys the Noblia. Should have said April 1st. Oh, God, you guys. It's happening. It's happening. All right. Let's unplug this thing. What about Kritika for PC? Oh, man. I don't know about that one. I'm not sure about that one. All right. First and foremost, I'll be streaming for about an hour today, Felix. Un hour. Here we go. All right. So, first and foremost, taking a look at her skills. So, she is going to be a physical attack eccentric character. Let me kind of give you guys some background. So, the Noblia is an agile and deadly fighter. She's an alchemist by trade and arrives from another dimension. And although she appears to be a cute and innocent little girl, she can summon powerful weapons and chain them together with powerful combos. Far exceeding her expectations of what she looks like as far as a physical fighter, she does summon these impossible, crazy weapons, though. So her arsenal includes a variety of miniguns, toy hammers, and flamethrowers, plus more. So lots of different utility she's going to be bringing into the into your matches. So first thing we're going to take a look at is Anchor Shooter. She summons an Anchor Shooter, quite literally, drags enemies to the anchor and then attacks them. This is pretty much, most characters have kind of like an ability that kind of acts as a dash as well as an ability. So this is that attack. I've noticed a couple of different weird anomalies when it comes to this ability, because sometimes she will shoot the anchor out. It will bring her and drag her along to that area that she was intended for. But I think it might be some like monsters that have like super armor. Like sometimes she crashes into them and just like falls short though, right? What's it called? So yeah, we'll try to figure a little bit more out though. I'll kind of show you guys essentially what I'm looking at when it comes to that though. Her second and first physical attack, or second ability, first physical attack ability, is going to be Sledgehammer. Will we see awakened skills too? No. Usually when these new characters are released for Kritika, I'd say it's about roughly a month that they are kind of released, and then they usually have awakened skills come. So hopefully by next month we have something new with that. So Felix, bro, yes, I am aware of that. I am forwarding all that information along to our devs. So summons a Sledgehammer, slashes all around upward and smashes down twice. Slash all around upward, smash down twice. Cool. Penetrates super armor and monsters. This ability is really good. The only thing I will have to say about it is I'm kind of up in the air as far as the range on it, because it is kind of a short. In general, her attacks are short to medium with a couple of abilities that do act as long range, but with Sledgehammer, it's more so as I found it more of like an escape tool, because you do get if you do get surrounded as the Noblia, casting Sledgehammer will kind of break away enemies from that area, so you can kind of move around. But in other circumstances, it feels like it's a very, very short range on it though. So her buff ability is going to be called Superstar. So I did just a little compare and contrast between our previous character that we just released, and the Ice Warlock, and the Noblia now. So Superstar is her ability. So her initial level 8 version, non-awakened, is going to be cooldown 60, effect duration 14. This will be an attack increase as well as a crit increase by 40%. And obviously looking over there on the right-hand side, you will see the benefits once you do awaken it. So you're looking at an additional 5% crit rate increase, 40% attack increase, and a 20% critical attack increase on there. Excuse me. So versus that, even the Ice Warlock, I mean, he had an attack, a crit attack increase, which was 100%, and additional damage 100%. So she's offering more of a flat attack increase versus the Ice Warlock, who did more of relied on critical attacks as well as that additional damage on top of that, though. So, yeah. No, I feel like I need to play After Pulse now and just wear an army helmet and prepare for the bombardment coming in. Let's see. Moving on to her next ability is going to be Bazooka. Shoot the bazooka on the ground to stun enemies nearby. Stuns all enemies in the attacking range, and the stun duration for this ability will last longer as your level increases. Again, another little gripe about this ability is its short range, but it has provided to be a little bit more useful over Sledgehammer, just because it's got that stun duration that goes up when it does level. I've found using this, stringing together her auto attacks, because I'll show you guys her auto attacks a little bit, because it will take a little bit of getting used to though. So, but the bazooka ability I find really useful in those circumstances when you chain together your auto attacks and then follow up with a bazooka strike to continue that stun. So let me go ahead and equip these 3 really quickly. It's already set there. And then your buff, and then bazooka. And then I'll just do a couple of playthroughs really quickly with just this set to kind of give you guys just a good understanding of what these abilities are going to do and look like though. The update, as far as I've been given information on, is going to be sometime next week. I haven't been given the actual dates though, so I probably can't run it on my iPad Generation 1 though, dude. It's still there. It's still there. All right. So, first ability we're going to take a look at is going to be her anchor toss. Boom. And so, okay, her normal auto attacks are as follows. So, the only gripe, I like her because she feels like one of the first genuine range classes. I know, like with Shadow Mage, and even the Eclair is, while they do have range or guns or whatever, you know, they utilize a lot of melee attacks. Your Shadow Mage does a lot of melee attacks, even though it's got a broad range because of his avatar. He still feels like he utilizes a lot of melee. And then even with the Eclair, you have, even though she uses guns, she still summons her, you know, large swords though. So, so with her, she does actually have that normal auto attack range though, right? That she can kind of, and you can see it does have a collection feature. The only thing I'm a little kind of up in the air on is that she does she walks towards her target while she does it, or while she auto attacks. So while other characters might just remain static and you can kind of move around a little bit more, I feel like it takes away a little bit from her mobility just because you're stuck in that kind of, you can switch direction, but it's like very, the response is kind of not there. See, it almost feels like it's 2 auto attacks versus, this guy's just shooting me over here. Get away. Jeez. So versus most players, or most characters in this game, has that 3 auto attack and then follow up with something big. It's kind of just almost like 1, so there's 1, right? 1 attack right there. She just kind of walks in a straight line. But her second auto attack, you can see she'll, you can see a brief moment where the Gatling gun disappears and then reappears. That's kind of like that second follow-up though on there. So, and then she does follow up with that mallet stomp at the end of it though. So it's really good as far as collecting enemies. You can kind of, because they do carry in that direction that you do walk, right? Let me show you real fast. So I mean, especially for, you know, campaign clearing and whatnot and grinding, this is a really good auto attack to use, and you can follow it up right there with Bazooka Strike that I just did. But it's really cool to kind of just continue to drag them along with certain abilities and string together different combos in that sense though. So her second ability is just the, Sledgehammer. Like I said, it's kind of short range. You can just see it right there in the ability animation. Let me see, 2 seconds, and boom, boom. So obviously that second mallet hit is a little bit bigger, but I've noticed, especially for game modes like Tower of Tribulation, that do, that is more of a larger space. Like Monster Warlord obviously has a small area that you fight in that has all the monsters. But like in Tower of Tribulation, when you encounter those floors that have a big, wide floor, some of those abilities, like I said, the Sledgehammer, don't really contribute that much damage if all the enemies are spread around. So her next ability is going to be Bazooka. So pretty just straightforward ability. Jumps in the air, throws, launches a shell there. Yeah, as far as all your guys' whispers, messages, and whatnot, I'll get to them after the show. I understand you guys are throwing all that at me right now, so I will get to that after the show, just to give you guys a heads up on that. So yeah, she jumps into the air and fires bazooka. Again, like I said, it does suffer from that, I guess I can call it short range syndrome, right? Where it doesn't have as big of an effect as it does. I feel it should. I mean, obviously it's a bazooka strike; it should be a little bit bigger, right? But it does do that really good stun damage though. So. And then, her active, or her, actually here, I should go over here. Oh, is this the final area? Let me see if I can do my EX without killing anybody here. So her EX, let's go ahead and just do it here. Boom! So Noblia has access to the nuke launch codes. So as you see there, she summons she throws down, I should say, a giant red button, slaps it with the hammer, and then basically has a big strike on the battleground. So pretty cool ability all around. Like I said, it reminds me a lot of, if you guys remember, specifically like Jinx from like League of Legends. What's it called? Who's that one character? If you guys remember Chrono Cross, she was like another kawaii character. She was like in the Dragoon. She had kind of like she looked like she was in like a white little dress or something like that. But she was like a kid that was like supposed to be like one of the strongest Dragoon members or something like that. But it's like very reminiscent for some of those characters. Drag you over. Boom. So again, that the anchor toss is a good ability for closing the distance. Since, like I said, she seems a little immobile, and not only will your dash, but that anchor toss will provide a little more utility for certain situations that you might come across contact with. Boom. Button. Launch. Explosion. Follow up with my hammer smash, and you're dead. Biggity bam. Alright, let's see. Oh boy. Everybody into it, chat, liking the Kritika update so far? Let's get some Kritika feedback from you guys. I would love to see some of that. Would love to. What's going on, Royin Boat? Alright, let's move on to her second set of abilities here. We're gonna go to, where are we at? Please speak, Kritika. I'm so unfamiliar to everything else. Oh my god. Cool. Next ability we're gonna be looking at is going to be Flamethrower. This is gonna be your second magic attack, as all physical attack units do have at least two magic attack based abilities. Your Flamethrower magic attack is going to summon a flamethrower, throws back enemies nearby with scorching fire, and releases a small bomb to those in the surrounding area. Penetrates super armor on monsters except for episode bosses. I'll go through the costumes a little bit later. For the most part, most of those costumes that you will be seeing in there should be going live. I say that with a question mark though. So I am here for your protection, MR. Dude, thank you. Appreciate that. I feel like it's like the scene from within Hook, where we're deciding between if I look or if I am Peter Pan or not, and it's like that one person just keeps drawing a line in the sand, like, how do we know? It could be this and this, and then everybody runs over to my side, and then someone over there is like, yeah, but they did this and this, and then everybody runs on that side. I digress. Your second ability is going to be Gravity Machine. This is going to suck up the surrounding air and use that pressure on the summoned Gravity Machine. Penetrate super armor on monsters. So this is another good ability that basically for that brief time that Gravity Machine is out, I'm not sure as far as, it might be like 2 seconds that it's out for. Enemies are essentially sucked up into the machine, so they are momentarily incapacitated. So that's always a useful mechanic when it comes to an ability. And then you're looking at your second to last ability, Stun Gun. Pretty straightforward name, if I do say so. Stun Gun. Get on, Joe. Attack a wide area with electric energy upon summon and stuns the enemies within targeting range. The stun will last longer as the skill goes up. Another good stun device. This one has kind of 2 components. It does an initial stun in your area, and then it fires out I would say like a medium range electric bolt towards a specific area, and that also, I believe, stuns in that area too. So pretty nice. And then your final ability, so this is going to be obviously not only your strongest ability, but your strongest ability. Yep. It's so strong, it says it twice. Don't sleep, just fix it. Do we get eye drops at least if we do? So War Horn, physical attack, blowing on the magical War Horn produces sound waves to attack even far away enemies. So obviously this is the hardest hitting 1500. Oh, actually, I didn't even realize that. Gravity, actually, you know what? That might be inflated as far as the attack on Gravity Machine, because I think I do have an opal right now that does give it, I think, 300% increased damage. Do you guys know? I haven't even paid attention to that. Do your actual skill description take into account your opals that you have in there? Does anybody know? Yeah. So it's gonna be. I'll just assume it does. So let me go ahead and assign these ones more specifically. We got that. Yeah. See, so that is. It should have been base. So that's 325. So it might be taking into account. No, it doesn't. Thank you. That was straight to the point. I love it. So we have Flamethrower, Gravity Machine, Stun Gun, and your War Horn that are going to be your final 4 abilities here. Let's load on up. Load it up. Gladiators ready. Crystal, say hi. Hello. Crystal Lands. So what do you do in game jobs? You lose everything that you have done. I mean, these updates specifically for Kritika, and most of our updates don't really do that. I mean, it's basically just updating your current progression of where you're at and then giving you another either ceiling or something else to shoot for. So nothing for Kritika really ever resets your progress. And if it does, then you should be contacting CS because it shouldn't be doing that? Question mark? Oh my god. Oh, what are we doing? Yeah, showing these abilities. Cool.
Shall we start?
Alright, so first ability is going to be that Gravity Machine Summon. I did go a little bit out of order, but that was specifically because I misclicked. So we're going to cover Gravity Machine first. As you see, it just summons a large Gravity Machine, and let me just actually go run to a couple of enemies over here. So throw it up, and then it essentially just sucks everybody into that center. It seems like anybody that's caught more in the center will be dragged in more, but on the outside, it seems like it takes a little bit longer for them to actually come in, though. So, I mean, it's not a matter of voicing your guys' opinions. I get that you guys are frustrated. I mean, I'm just trying to focus more on the Kritika individuals that might be coming to this, though. So I just ask that if you guys do have any follow-ups to the situations, and if you've voiced your opinions already, come back Wednesday. I'll see if I can get an update by then. I'll try to get something by Monday, if anything. But I just ask you guys just try to, keep it clear for anybody that does want anything for Kritika. So. One more time. Boom. Now we have Flamethrower, fires a spurt of flames and follows up with a giant burst. I don't know why I decided to use the word spurt. I felt like it was just a little boom. I haven't really used this ability enough to really give an accurate kind of assessment on the ability. It seems like Bazooka does what Flamethrower does, but a little bit better, and it's more of a physical attack ability. So this could be one of those abilities I see that might not be as useful in terms of your, I guess, skill build. So, but it definitely could be something that you take into account during those world bosses that do have your, physical. Oh god. Oh god. Sorry, guys. All right. So I don't think I'm really gonna build her. Yeah, she seems really situational. Like I said, the only other thing that like kind of sells me on her is the fact that she is a true range in her auto attack sense. So yeah, I don't know. She's kind of a hybrid for me. Like I'm kind of up in the air about it though. So let's see. Your third ability is going to be Stun Gun. Boom. So summons an initial blast right there, as you guys saw. It's more of like a lightning strike than a stun gun, if anything, right? So she summons an initial strike in her immediate vicinity, and then launches an electric bolt, I would say, out, right? So anybody caught in the immediate vicinity, as well as being caught on that end of that stun gun. So again, boom, throw it out. See if we can actually, let me refresh the cooldown on this real fast. I'll feel old playing as a little girl, I guess. But I mean, it's supposed to be kawaii, guys. Boom! Did so much damage with it, they didn't even get stunned. They just immediately died. Throw that out. I am also playing on normal right now, so probably some of these abilities are hitting a little harder than they should. And then we'll just go ahead and kill all these guys with our Warhorn. Thong. I do gotta say, I really like the I really like the Warhorn ability. It's got a ridiculous noise as well as a large range and hits really hard too. So yeah, really digging it. Let's see that again though, and hear it one more time. Really hear it though. Did we hear it? Yeah, I tried to pull a couple of ethereals, Sandhat, and other than I try to get a couple of different pets on my account, but we are kind of in crunch time right now. So I tried to just like go through the black market and actually pull a couple of them, or pull a couple of ethereal tickets. But yeah, I had a really bad series of pulls, if I should say so. Boom! Woo! So I mean, it is kind of good, and like I'm saying, her oh, I didn't skip that one. Her auto attacks do kind of help you to maintain damage while still moving, because that's always been the issue, right? Where it's like if there's a clear indication of where the enemy's going to attack, and you move out as a melee, you know, you have the negative impact of, you know, being, what's it called, moving, so you aren't really doing any DPS while you're moving. So at least with her, you can kind of maintain some sort of forward movement while you are attacking though, so. Well, there's no need for name calling in chat. Charges her weapon with lightning and then releases it. There's all that, yeah, it's very Frankenstein-ish, right? Where she basically summons a lightning bolt down, hits the tip of it, and then dispenses a charge, right? Expunges a charge? Let's see, I don't understand what you're talking about. Well, that's because this isn't an After Pulse stream. This is Kritika, guys, so trying to focus more on Kritika right now. Unless you guys want to do it reverse, I could talk about After Pulse right now, and then Wednesdays I'll just do talk about Kritika for all you After Pulse players. No, I won't do that. That was really mean of me to say. Another thing we are introducing to with this update is going to be this new time reward system. Essentially, the longer you stay logged in on your current session, the more rewards you can claim from this area. So for instance, I've been playing 20-ish, 30 minutes right now. So the first two sections are opened up. From what I've been told, the reward duration should carry over. So let's say if you hit that hour mark and get that rare pet ticket chest, and you log off, you should technically still be able to log in, let's say an hour later, and still be at that 60-minute mark. I think it still carries over even if you log out, because I don't think you can just reclaim the same reward over and over again. Don't update any more games. Well, then that's no fun. That's no fun. You can claim those rewards from a new little icon right there in the top left corner underneath your character portrait, or a little underneath your character portrait is going to be a new little stopwatch with the time rewards in there. Let's see. Now, so in terms of, I really quickly threw this account together, but in terms of like meteorites and whatnot, I do suggest probably more of a focusing on a physical attack affix for most of these, and focusing on those subfixes for or with physical attack percentage in mind. Obviously, you could follow it up with more as soon as you do gather some of those meteorites with a physical attack stat on there. Most players that do focus on like magical defense, physical defense, that kind of stuff. Or you can kind of also follow up in that or the magical attack path as well too. So, and then I know this has always been a topic of debate, but in terms of additional damage, if you guys are, I think what was like the base CP line was like if you have at least over 1.2 billion or 1.2 million CP, you could start focusing more on additional damage. 'Cause I think attack is one of the better stats if you are in the lower CP range to kind of knock you over that value. So yeah, if you guys are struggling with maybe CP gain, maybe try and focus a little bit more on just overall attack instead of additional damage, but yeah. Oh, Reefer Man is timed out. That's not good. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep him out a little bit longer. Yeah, usually guys, I'm pretty cool with all the chat activity, but I mean, if it starts getting heated like this, I'm gonna start having to put some of you guys in timeout. So I get it that you guys are frustrated with certain things, but let's just keep on moving on. And then usually gem build, pretty standard. Like I said, I pretty much just visited the black market and obtained a bunch of these though. But yeah, I mean, if anything, I think I just basically left out what mana, and what else did I leave? I think it was mana and, no, I still have additional damage reduction. I think mana and, oh, I kept defense in there. But for the most part, I know most of you guys are pretty much saying that you don't really struggle as much with mana issues. Obviously, maybe if you're in the beginning phases of the game, you might. So, too much puns. Wait, did I make a pun there? Disperses! I said dispenses! Dang it! Robert, you got me, dude. You got me there. I don't know why I said dispenses. Timeout for everyone. I love me some Kritika. There's just no way I could put a little girl in his... Oh, I can understand that, yeah. Let's take a look at some of her costumes. So right here, this is her base costume. No, you know, nothing to really write home about, right? But some of these costumes I do feel are pretty cool. I think with her stature, it's a little more easier to fit her into some of these costumes, and it almost translates pretty well to a anime theme though, kind of thing though, right? Because of the fact that she is a smaller stature and whatnot. So this is about to get weird. Oh God, and the lights go out. Let me move over a little to give you guys a better. I heard costumes and I'm back. Oh man. Let's see. Which one do I visit first though? I'm already hesitant with that second one, so I might revisit that one. We have a Marine Sailor. Okay. The fact that you're wearing those boots though tells me that you might not value life as much as the next person, because those will weigh you down. It will weigh you down in the ocean. It will weigh you down. Is there a Harley Quinn costume? I don't think there was. We have Girly Loose. That second one. I'll come back to the second one, but... New Noblia class looks awesome. But fix the afterpulse. Dang it. You had me there for a second. And then we have here... Oh, okay. We have the Lowlit Empire. Okay, all right. Feeling good about that one. And honestly, up until this point, I didn't even realize there was a flying saucer around her. Or what is that thing? Wait, did I equip something that I'm not sure of? That's got to be an effect, right? We'll get to it. I guess we have. I guess we'll go to we have pajamas. I'll just leave that there for a quick second. But okay, got to move on from that. We have your Death Knight costume. Daniel, been playing since Kritika came out. Very addictive game. I'm glad you're liking it, dude. Really glad you're liking it. For to be honest, it's been some time since I picked it up, dude. And it's like I just haven't had much time to pick up Kritika. And it's something I definitely need to, invest a little more time into, though. So we have Heavenly Knight. I really like this one because it's very reminiscent of just like a Final Fantasy type game, anyway, though. So yeah. Really digging that one. You have your Heavenly Knight. Dragon Slayer. My blood is turning into sugar now. Oh no. Should probably go to the doctor for that. Because that sounds kind of sweet. And then your Dragon Slayer Red. Let me see. What I'm afraid to even ask though, but what do you guys what's your favorite costume in here? Oh my god. Is there a Queen of Victory skin for... Ooh, I don't think there is. I mean, all of this is tentative. I mean, in any test build, there's always going to be... there might be room for changes, though. So I'm not sure if all the costumes you're seeing here are just... Of course you're going to say pajamas. I really like the Lumi dancer's costume. Luami. Luami? I'm not cultured, guys. What can I say? That's the bunny shoes one. I can already hear Nick just saying, like, don't equip that. And, like, part of me wants to and just run the rest of the stream with it. So I'm going to do the Luamis. Equip that guy. All right, let's go through, I mean, most of her weapons are pretty normal in the sense of, I mean, all of these are pretty much just identical to different weapons that you collect throughout. Is there any specific one in general in here? War Cries. Gills. I mean, it'd help if my weapon wasn't completely maxed and the glowing effect was there, but... Alright, so some of the effects we have here are going to be playing card. Yeah, see, is that... Yeah, that guy's still hovering. Wait, was that... That wasn't there before, that guy hovering around me. I totally thought that was like a particle effect that I had bought and whatnot. Oh, yeah, the cat one. Yeah, I know there was a cat one for like Cat Acrobat and other female characters in game. Maybe that one was just... I don't know if they're making a judgment call based on how she looks, if maybe certain costumes aren't implemented. Who knows, though. It's a frog saucer? But where's it from? I will stop typing. You guys promise a fix by this weekend. I can't promise you anything, dude. I mean, like I said, I have no say-so in the development cycle. I can just forward what you guys are saying. So I get that you might want a change immediately, but I'm not going to sit here and promise false things to you. So, shiny glow. You're a star, snowflake. Pretty much the universal costumes or particle effects. Can't even see the wings in that costume. That's fine. Anubis wings. Oh, those kind of work well with that costume, though. Sugar candy. Let's see. Oh my god, there's so many particles. Make After Bunny great again. Everything's clashing. Ah! Ah! Lucifer wings. Ooh. What is that? The Great General's Golden Dragon. Wow. Where is that? I didn't even know that was out. That's a ridiculously cool looking skin. The Great Sage. What is that? Nimbus? The Flying Cloud? What? Wings of Death. And then Morning Light. Some of these are pretty cool. Ooh, Tajar's Wings. Cool. It's like a glider. Dude, why are there so many effects in here? Slayer's Wings. Oh my god, are we even close? Oh my god, are we even close? Anyway, you guys get it. It's basically just a ton of wings then at this point, so. Now you need to work on a Monkey King character to use that cloud. Ooh, that'd be cool. Yeah, there's a wide range of costumes for you guys to pick. Let's just say that. Anyway, oh, was there anything else? Monster. All right, so let me run a couple of Tower Tribulation runs. Here we go. Will Lilith be buffed? I haven't heard of any plans yet. I know that there have been a couple of you guys asking for it. I know there was a recent or with this update. Let me go ahead and run this tower. Oh my god, here we go. I've had so many bad memories in Tower of Tribulation. This one's for you, Queen. This one's for you. Let's see, no, yeah, so I know that there was a couple of responses to the Kritika update preview regarding certain buffs to pets. So I haven't heard of anything as far as what will be coming for pets. But I'll see if I can follow up with what's called Shadow Mage in the forums. Ooh, is Noblia the last character for Kritika? I honestly don't know. I thought, honestly, I thought we were done after the Frost Warlock. Frost Warlock? Frosty Warlock? I cannot get that guy's name for the life of me. I'm sure I'll be getting a message right now from somebody telling me the proper name. Yeah, I totally thought the Ice Warlock was last though. So you don't even play tower anymore, dude. Like I could not, for the life of me, figure some of the towers out. It took me so long to get past them. I think like floor 10 at this point. So yeah, it was pretty brutal for me. Yay! Thanks, Dad. Ice Warlock. I kept saying like Frosty Warlock for whatever reason, which is completely ridiculous, but show the devs this stream to see how. Okay, now, I know we do forward the occasional clips and stuff like that to them, and they like to know what's going on within the community, so I will forward a couple of these streams to them, so don't worry. Oh my word. She can't be last character. I'm still waiting on the Sweet Dimension Controller or the Wolf Guardian. Say what? Exactly, MRVN. What? There's no release date quite yet for the Kritika update, but I do know it will be arriving next week, though. So that does mean that we do have plans for next week, though I can't give an actual date out for when that will be. Yeah, that is her taking a picture when she does clear. And I will cast EX ability right there into the treasure chest and blows it up. No problem, Legends Army. Yeah, I would like to see, you guys see that? Hello, hello. I don't know, I mean, yeah, we've taken a look at all our skills. I will rotate some of them in and out, though, just to kind of give you guys a better feel of it. So the build that I was kind of working with was kind of something like this. So it basically utilizes all of her physical attack abilities. Like I was saying before, Sledgehammer, it still needs a little more testing for me in order to kind of give you an accurate feel on kind of where that should be used. But I just like the stun duration that Bazooka does give. Do you happen to know if there would be any events with the new update, Nobilia Level Up event, perhaps? I mean, they're usually pretty good about planning those out, but since the update will be next week, I'm sure that's when you'll find out if they do, so. If the game keeps falling, 10 more characters coming, huh? So that's the thing, right? When it's loosely based off of the online version, I can't give like a 100% accurate. I guess I don't really know whether or not it will follow the actual character path that the online version had, or if it's going to take its own twist on that. So, oh wait, I'm going to go into tower. Oh god, I'm clicking all these buttons. I will try. Let me see if I can check. Monster wave. Dang it. Yeah, so it's not been set up yet on this server, unfortunately. There's a missive. Yeah, so it sounds like they do have a couple of other characters to kind of work with. So yeah, I mean, I can foresee definitely Kritika introducing more in the future, though. I've taken a look at several of the videos of Kritika Online. That game looks ridiculous. Looks really fun to play, though, so. Yeah, so that's great, Zinger, great that you brought that up. And that was something I was trying to essentially compare and contrast to. Yeah, Carl, unfortunately, she is a physical strength dealing champion. The fact that she isn't really used as a or character animation model or whatever you call it, she isn't really used. It's kind of like her own original thing, though, because you know, Cat Acrobat kind of takes after the Crimson Assassin, Ice Warlock, and Shadow Mage. So there's this kind of I guess particle effect that you can kind of translate from one version to another. So I guess that's I am pretty excited in that sense, though, that we have someone kind of unique to kind of look at and see maybe what is somebody that follows her kind of path, though, you know. Thanks, Legends Army. Yeah, I mean, nobody wants something like this to happen, right? So, you know, it's kind of just how we adapt to it and how we kind of go moving forward with it. So, you know, I do thank you guys. I mean, I'm sure I might get a little heated. You guys might get heated, but I thank you guys for at least bringing these things to my attention so that I can forward that to the proper channels. You know, I'm just like you guys. I get frustrated when certain things happen like this in game too. Like, it frustrates me for you guys specifically, because I know that you guys are a dedicated fan bunch and you guys love playing these games. And when something like this does kind of throw you a curveball like that, yeah, it's no bueno. I get it. I hate it. So I just really try to understand. I'm doing everything in my power to, and this goes for Kritika too. Like, I'm doing everything in my power when you guys say stuff. You guys are that's why I try to play them, these games, as much as possible, so I can get a understanding and a kind of feel of where you guys are coming from, and I can communicate that to our devs and to our producers, let them know what's going on within these communities and what you guys want out of this. So I get it. I get that you think it's a nightmare and this and that's going on. But, you know, I do thank you guys for, you know, your patience while we look into this and try to do what we can, you know. Boom, get out of here. So again, yeah, the whole kiting mechanic, when it gets into, so here, let me try to show you in this area. So this is what I'm talking about. Tower of Tribulation is really large, so like when you have an ability like Bazooka, that's just kind of like right there in your immediate vicinity, you're gonna have to try to utilize a little more strategy when you want to collect enemies into that circumference of the attack. Oh god. Boom, get out of here. Oh, it is a nightmare. Some would argue that Freddy Krueger is a nightmare. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I would love to play my Kritika on my controller on my 60-inch Apple TV. Oh, that's right, dude. Yeah. How do I look? You said you stream from, or you watch streams from a 60-inch. Boom. What's up? All right, let's actually go into the magic version, because I'm kind of crushing this because I'm actually, no, I'm not crushing. I was crushing Magical Tower. That's right. I was testing a little bit of Magical Tower. So this is where it gets into, oh man, I don't know if I want to. Anytime I get past floor 10, it's always bad news. I would argue that Freddy Krueger is my best friend. I mean, you know, the boogeyman it does things for different people, so. Whoa, oh god. They're gonna kill me. See, this portion of the Tower of Tribulation isn't bad because it's a very small space like this. So a lot of these abilities will be able to hit, as I missed that one, will be able to hit a bigger circumference of enemies. And then, and that was the other thing. So I don't know if you guys just saw that. Sometimes I don't like the direction that she changes while she is in a forward movement. So sometimes you can like cast a auto attack and it'll adjust to the wrong person. So that's something I've noticed a couple of times. I don't know if that's supposed to be acting as normal or if that is something that might need to be adjusted. But yeah, definitely note that when you do play through this though the first time. No, I tried to cast my thing. Ooh, that's electrifying. That's because I don't have a good strategy for tower tribulation. That's also very true. I sometimes just go in there and I'm like, am I doing it right? Woo. Do you know when the new avatars will come out? Usually they'll announce it they will announce it in tandem with the like patch notes. So either if you haven't seen it yet, there might not be any coming, or they might wait till next week when the actual update does launch for them to announce that stuff. So. Joe, you seem more skilled playing this schoolgirl avatar than I. Hey man, thanks. I appreciate it. Oh man.
Shall we start?
Yeah, and Dad, thank you for reminding me the one. Ooh, I will have. Oh, I hate these sirens, dude. The waves are the worst when they throw them out so frequently. Yeah, the pre-registration is still available for Kritika, so if you guys have not done that, I think I posted the link in our events section down below. So if you guys haven't done that, go to the page and do so. You can also find it, I believe, still on the Kritika forums as well as Facebook pages. And then I did forget to show you guys, there will be a rewards being sent out 7 days straight when the actual character does release. I'll have to show you guys right at. Oh, dang. I was right in between that. Woo! Oh, God. That stupid last wave. Oh, my God. These stupid mermaids. You're mer-dead. Oh, my God. Get out of my way. Yeah. Electricity beats water. Yeah. Hold on a second. And there you go. Yeah, so it's going to be these, that's what I forgot to say. So it's a new Nobilia update event. So it's essentially a new calendar celebrating the release of the Noblia. You guys get it. So if you head on over to, where is it at? Wait, where to go? I know it was here before. Wait. Shadow Mage, are you watching? I need your help. Where was it at again? Was it the bonus? Was it... Oh, God. I'm panicking. I couldn't log into the server, so... Wait, Brazinger, was that for... No, the time rewards is going to be a new tab for you guys to open up. So that's basically just going to be if you play for a period of X amount of period, you'll basically be able to claim those rewards within that area. So max of 120 minutes. So if you play 2 hours straight, you can claim those rewards up until that very end. Yeah, she does summon a nuclear bomb. Yes. Yes, she did. My word. Wait, where was it? Awakening quest, craft. All right, I gotta stick to chat or get to line. Where was the attendance? Let's see. The timed rewards, I believe, are weekly. You can obtain rewards each time when maintaining connection daily at 6 o'clock. Weekly Monday reward type changed. So that makes it sound like it's changing rewards every Monday, but I'm not sure. Let me try to figure out, or let's see if we can get Shadowmage to clarify that within his forum post regarding that, because that is a little misleading in the sense of when it actually resets. So I will find that out then. Oh no. All right, let's try one more, or a few more towers. Yeah, what Shadow Mage says. He's not here. He's not at his desk. Shadow Mage, where are you? I think I can audit through a couple of these, though. Okay, ZX Matt. Yeah. I could have sworn I saw it there before, just on the front screen, though, but hey, you know how it is. You live and you learn, right? Oh, God. You don't want to see me in a school outfit, dude. What are you talking about? So what if the game crashes and warps? So I was going back and forth because I did see a couple of posts regarding that. From what I've been informed, as long as you hit a certain milestone within that time calendar, you will be able to continue past that and still be able to claim it. So if you crash, let's say at the 60-minute mark and never claimed your item, theoretically, from what I was told, you should be able to load back into the game and you should still be at that 60-minute area, though. So, where's my $2? Wait, do I owe you $2? What do I owe you $2 for? I want to use it as blackmail. You're a monster. There we go. So yeah, this is the new Noblia event calendar. So I believe it starts from, where did it say? I think it was the 29th or 28th that it starts. But essentially, if you log in for 7 days straight, you will potentially get not potentially, but you will receive a Ethereal Plus weapon 7 days straight. Plus, you have your 2,000 carats that you will receive on that day too. So as far as what I heard, don't worry, I got it. Someone in chat help me. Get out of here. So yeah, as far as that goes, you will be able to claim it once once per account. So yeah, feel free to claim that. And what I was told, it should be for everybody, not even if you just created a Noblia class. I believe it'll just be for everybody upon that initial login, though. So, you know what? No problem, Legendary. I appreciate you guys taking the time to, you know, just collect that information for me, dude. You know, and it does go a long way. So, you know, there is a clear and concise manner that you can report these things, and I do appreciate everybody that has taken that time to. So yeah, thanks. All right, so that's gonna be it. Let me run one more for you guys, and then we're gonna be getting out of here. Again, the new Noblia class is gonna be released next week. As far as a release date for that, it's still tentative, so. Here we go. Oh God, floor 10, physical tower. Here we go. Oh God.
Shall we start?
Please don't. Please don't. Answering fire with fire guys is never a good tactic. You gotta be the bigger person sometimes. Just be like, well, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna get attacked by these stupid flame crocodiles. Take that, Walpurga. Oh my God. Yeah. Don't be a kitty, Joe. Kitty! Kitty. Oh, dang. That does nothing. Let me end your life with a nuclear launch. Pow. I answer fine with gasoline. Oh my. Don't do that. I fight fire with gasoline. I just got that. Wow. I'm slow. That's what I'm talking about. Some of her abilities are kind of short range, so if you don't collect some of these enemies, it can be a little difficult for those enemies on your outside circle of your immediate vicinity. And there you have it. Kawaii! All right. Thanks very much again, guys, for tuning in today. If you guys have not taken a look at the forum announcement, I believe they should have all the information regarding what's going to be in this update. It's going to be patch 2.35, and that will be in the announcement section of the Kritika forum. So feel free to go check out not only the new Noblia class, but just all the other additional things that I either recapped or did not recap in this sick trap. I don't feel comfortable answering that sick trick sap. So yeah, go to the forums, take a look at your patch notes, and yeah, definitely let us know your thoughts on the new Noblia character. Again, feel free to go pre-register, get some of those items. What was the items again? It was pre-register for Kritika update, receive Alice's wings for the Noblia avatar, plus 1 ethereal pet ticket. I know you guys love those ethereal pet tickets. So go to the forums, go pre-register, go yell at me some more or something. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, guys, totally kidding. And again, for all you guys, after Pulse, I am collecting all of your feedback. I am talking to our producers, our CMs. I'll see if we can do anything about this. Understanding again that I have very limited development control over these types of things, but I can voice your guys' opinion, and that's the best I could do. So again, thank you for everybody reporting everything. Thank you to all the Kritika guys coming in. And yeah, hopefully you guys are excited about this update launching soon. Before I do go though, again, just to recap my first couple of announcements I did make today, Arcade CBT is currently going on. If you guys are on Android, you'll be able to get a first-hand look at that. Just head on over to the Google Play Store, type in Arcade Begins, and you should be able to download that and experience your beginning of Arcade. Also too, this will end the show with this last announcement of After Pulse